Join me as I dive into the mystery and challenge myself to discover who actually built the world's oldest skyscrapers. The world's oldest skyscrapers are more than just towering structures, they represent a significant leap in architectural innovation and engineering. These buildings not only define city skylines but also tell us a lot about the era in which they were constructed, reflecting the ambitions and capabilities of their creators. From the late 19th century onwards, skyscrapers began to change the face of urban landscapes, particularly in the United States. Identifying the world's oldest skyscrapers can be quite a challenge. The term skyscraper itself has evolved over time, and what's considered a skyscraper today might not have fit the bill a century ago. Generally, a skyscraper is defined by its height, often standing at least 150 meters tall, but in the context of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the focus was more on the engineering feat and the use of new materials like steel frames. This makes it tricky to pinpoint exactly which buildings were the first to earn the title. The debate over what constitutes the oldest skyscraper often centers around the Home Insurance Building in Chicago, completed in 1885. This building was a pioneering structure, standing 10 stories tall and utilizing a steel frame, which was a novelty at the time. However, some argue that other buildings, like the Tower Building in New York, might also stake a claim to this title, depending on the criteria used. Understanding the classification and historical context is crucial because it shapes our perception of architectural progress. The criteria used can lead to different conclusions about which buildings were truly the first skyscrapers. It's a topic that invites debate and encourages a deeper look into architectural history. The history of the oldest skyscrapers is as fascinating as it is complex. The Home Insurance Building, as mentioned, was a landmark in Chicago, completed in 1885. It was designed by architect William LeBaron Jenney and stood as a symbol of the city's growth and architectural innovation. Across the United States, other cities began to see their own skyscrapers rise, each telling a story of technological advancement and urbanization. In New York, the Tower Building, finished in 1886, just a year after the Home Insurance Building, also made its mark. Designed by architect John Wellborn Root and Dankmar Adler, it was another example of the rapid evolution in skyscraper design. These buildings weren't just marvels of their time, they paved the way for the giants of modern architecture. Chicago and New York weren't the only cities where skyscrapers began to appear. Cities like Philadelphia and Boston also saw their own architectural races, each pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. The cultural context of the late 19th and early 20th centuries was one of rapid industrialization and urban growth, providing both the need and the means to build higher. The architects behind these structures weren't just building tall, they were revolutionizing the way people lived and worked. They introduced new materials and techniques, making it possible to construct buildings that were taller, lighter, and more complex than ever before. The Home Insurance Building, with its pioneering use of a steel frame, stands out as an iconic example. Completed in 1885, it was one of the first buildings to use this innovative technology, allowing it to reach unprecedented heights for its time. Its impact on architectural design was profound, influencing countless buildings that followed. The Flatiron Building in New York, completed in 1902, is another iconic skyscraper. Its unique triangular shape, designed by Daniel Burnham, makes it instantly recognizable. Despite not being the tallest building of its time, its distinctive form, and the engineering challenges it overcame make it a standout. The Woolworth Building, also in New York and completed in 1913, is notable for its stunning Gothic-inspired architecture. Designed by Gilbert, it held the title of the world's tallest building for nearly 20 years and remains an iconic part of New York City's skyline. These iconic skyscrapers didn't just define their city skylines, they influenced architectural trends globally. They showed what was possible with modern engineering and materials, pushing architects to dream even bigger. In summary, the world's oldest skyscrapers represent a crucial part of architectural history, showcasing human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of reaching new heights. From their historical significance to their impact on modern architecture, these buildings continue to inspire and intrigue. What do you think about these architectural marvels? Do you have a favorite skyscraper? Let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in more videos about architectural wonders, be sure to check out another video on the most impressive structures around the world.